Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead in Vinland, the Let's See What Happens edition here. Everyone, family meeting, now. What? If it's about the little nap I had today, I've got a good explanation. Shh, listen to your sister. After a lot of sweat, blood, and tears, we managed to achieve our goal. We convinced the four fingers of Bjorn's hand to rally our side. Gwendolyn, Grim, Eagle, and Njal. Yes, Bjorn is alone now. Alone with a dozen grunts under his command. They are just rabble. With the help of these four great warriors, we stand a chance to attack. There's still Elof. Yes, we have to convince him too. Do we really have to? He's weak and disgusting. We need him, not in battle, but we lack the means to enter Bjorn's camp. If we go for a direct confrontation, we're doomed. We need the element of surprise. So our last task, convince Elof to help us enter the camp discreetly. We'll have to talk to him again. Hang in there, my girl. We're coming through. And then freedom or death. In either case, we'll be free from suffering at last. You didn't finish your story last time. Don't you dare die before finishing it. For you, I'll try to stay alive then. Oh, how unfortunate it will be when Eirik rushes off gallantly to defeat Bjorn and Eustache stays behind and protects Brodwed. However, that would mean that you'd protect me with your life until I tell you the end. It's an interesting perspective. 9, what a strange number. I call it blackmail. Ooh, wow, they're really heating up. Come on, tell me now, did you avenge your father? Sadly, I did. When I was at the service of the Count of Boulogne, I felt I gained respect from years of loyal service. When I felt I was in position to do so, I pleaded my case to my lord. I only asked for my rightful titles back and to clear my name. The Count offered me a trial where I could explain my case, saying he'd give me his support, but I was a fool. I was a candid novice with noble politics. He played me like a child. This arrogant scumbag legally stripped me of all my family titles and lands. That's when I became a monster. I put him to the sword, burned his castle to the ground, and fled the country. I learned a few years later that he was the one who gave the order to assassinate my father. So you see, I killed him not by a noble act of vengeance, but just because he took me for a fool. So this is our perception of Eustache, I guess. I'm going to play into the little budding romance, and he was right to do it. You know, I think I understand your feelings. You're not a monster. You're just a human. You're just human. We do things to survive, no matter the price. You tried to take the right path, but others made you stray from it. That's actually kind of true. You don't understand. I like the path I took. After I slayed the Count, I freed myself from the chains. No more lord, no more revenge, no more country, just me and the sea. I could live the life I wanted, removing people who got in my way. Freedom. I never felt really free. That's one thing that always bugs me for some reason. I hate to go off on a huge tangent here, but I can remember from history classes as long back as high school, I think, the big sell, I don't know if this is still what happens, but the big sell was that the idea of nationalism and country and things never came into play until World War I, right? That was one of the big things was nationalism. People were fighting for their country. It was Germans against English, French. It was in these more, when you had titles and lands, you fought for your lord only. Like, you didn't go as high as this idea of country. And maybe I'm missing something, but every time that comes up, you look at these old, even in Game of Thrones, I believe they talk about, do they talk about country in Game of Thrones, or am I thinking of something else? They throw that idea around in it, and this is supposed to be like medieval sort of structures where it's, you know, your lord and really nothing more. So unless it's your king, and the king would call it his kingdom, or rightful kingdom, or fighting to create a kingdom, not this idea of country, which is bureaucratic and nationalist. And that's always sticks with me whenever these old-timey, supposedly medieval, or even older than that, societies and people within the societies are talking about serving their country and fighting for their. That doesn't really jive with me. It's good talking to you, but anyway, that's my tangent. And for some reason that one has always stuck with me. That one sort of random little idea in the history world has always stuck with me, and always pops up whenever someone is, it seems sort of historically out of place. It always irks me, takes me out of the moment. My suspension of disbelief is compromised. Just in case anybody cared. I have very strong feelings about meaningless things. It's quite spectacular. Wow, we almost lost the fire. We didn't refuel it after cooking. 14%. That's terrifying. Especially when there's like literally no need for it, because we have like basically infinite food. And by food I mean fire. By fire I mean wood. When you think about it, wood is just fire for the food. Like literally. Just fire for the food, right? Do we need more berries? Don't know. You can go there though. We definitely need something to happen there. You can go there. And then, who are we going to take with us in our final duel? Like, it's obviously Eirik and Kari. But are we going to get Ustash in on the deal, or are we going to send Bloodwed? Is it going to be a family? Part of me wants to say it should be a family affair, It's just the way that it should be to me. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Let's talk to Elof. See what he wants. Send Bloodwed. We know we... Hello, my little kitty. Get lost now or I'll call Bjorn. Elof, we have to talk. What now? We convinced all the other fingers of Bjorn's hand to rally our cause. If the little finger would join us too, we can all be free. Chaos is a ladder. I don't believe you. You have my word. Speak with them. You'll see. ... His grumpy face suddenly turns into an obnoxious smile. An evil spark shines in his twitching eyes. Excuse me. I already spoke to them. You're a clever bird, or the most foolish one. Elof may agree to help you. You understand that the greater the risk, the greater the reward. And the risk here is enormous. What do you want? A little compensation for my efforts. If Bjorn finds out that I helped you, he shivers, like me right now, and I will lose a steady income if the tributes stop. It's no good for me, Yeah, how much? 20 wood, 20 rope, and 20 stone, no more, no less. What? You're crazy. You're crazy to try to rebel against Bjorn. You'll get us all killed. Bring me what I asked, and I'll help you. End of the discussion, my little ponies. I don't think that's how you spell ponies. But, I think there's literally no reason why we can't give that stuff to him. Elof yells and 3 grunts come out of a small cave behind his camp. It's really not that much. They hurdle everything inside the cave and disappear from view. Hehehe, thank you, my little foxes. You've been very helpful. So, we had an agreement. We need you to help us enter Bjorn's camp. Ha ha ha. Hehehe. Wahahahaha. And you thought I would help you against Bjorn. Ha ha ha. You're too stupid, my little cub. If I ever betrayed Bjorn, he'd kill me in an instant. And even worse. You? You'd never do that. You don't have the guts. That's the difference between you and the master. Ooh. Interesting. Well, if we kill him, we can't use him. I haven't buffed myself for a fight. He's going to have people that come to help. And he's going to have some really screwed up like abilities, combat abilities that like buff them, or like he's gonna turn into this blue god or something. Something will happen. And if we kill him, we can't use him anyway. So we're not gonna be able to use him to get into the camp. So maybe we will find another. He hasn't. I mean, he's an idiot, stinky, stupid idiot, but he hasn't killed anybody. Right? He's visibly mentally challenged, maybe. Like he's got pink eye or something going on up there. Something is wrong with this individual. Is it right to just kill him? Probably not. Does it matter if it's not right? Probably not. But I think we'll find another way. I'd much rather go through the map and discover other things than just go through a combat session that may or may not get us killed, and we're not fully buffed. We have the dog buff, but we have nothing else. So we'll find another way. I won't lower myself to the likes of you, but that's not the end of it, you disgusting troll shit. Oh, courage takes a hit. Merciful. Yeah, you're not the first to threaten poor old Elof. Now scram, my little worm. Okay, so we've done that. Find something. Well, that's needlessly cryptic. Let's talk to this guy. Talk. Thor doesn't have any more ideas. Okay. Wow. So what is the point of you? Just to give buffs? I guess if we're looking, we needed a reason to go into some of these places. And now we should have a reason to go into some of these places, right? Who's our man for this, though? Moira? Like, if it wasn't for his wisdom... Kari? We'll send Kari. Cautiously step into the cave. Aha, see, so we have a reason. Go right for the agility. Take a few steps into a dark corridor. When you hear a tick, you instantly duck and dodge an arrow. You leave the trap behind you. You reach another fork in the tunnels. Go right for the courage. Okay. You walk into a mossy corridor when a big rock falls from above. You lift your arms and repel the rock in time. You wonder if you'll ever get out of here alive. You reach a new fork. Holy fork. Go left. You quickly reach a dead end. You find a small bag. Search the bag. Hand in the bag, you find a nasty bite. Fetch the contents. Crush the bag with your feet. Poisoned. A cola potion. Go back. Go right. Quickly reach a dead end. Nothing but a pile of old dusty bones. Search the bones. Reluctantly search the bones that crackle under your touch. Find a small blue key. That's interesting. Go back. Go left. Go back. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can't go either of these ways. We'll go the lower ways now. No, we failed. So I guess now we do the two lefts. Excuse me, the wisdom. Where are we here? Go left. Go forward. Reach the dead end. Oh, we need all the keys. Oh, interesting. Go forward. What is this? Okay, go back. Go back. Intelligence. Nothing. Nasty trap. Go right. Dead end. Putrid water. Search the water. Small green key. Got a rash. Okay. We just need a red key. Go back. Go left. Reddish water. Sure, drink the water. Feels weird on your tongue. Refreshed. Oh, good. Search the water. Smells like steel. Go back. Go back. Go Left. Narrow corridor ticking. Dodging a blade. Go right. Small bag. Search the bag. Small red key. Go back. Go right. I have no idea. Go back. Go left. Search the bones. Ancient knowledge. We got 6 ancient knowledges. Go back. Go back. Go right. Go forward. Open it. Insert the 3 keys you found in the cave. You hear a click and something moving on your left. You check the wall and find a small hole that wasn't here before. You search it and find some sort of wheel. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. So there's more to this. Jellicoe's got a nice balance. It doesn't seem like there's much. We'll do the non-agility path. Forward. Yay, we did something. Walk into a large corridor. Small holes, deadly trap. You leave the trap behind you. Go right. Go back. Go left. Search the water. Nothing. Warm to the touch. It's like steel. Go back. Go back. Go left. Go right. Go back. Go left. Go back. I think we're on the side that Kari went on, right? So we need to go through the go back. We need to go through the Constitution side, which I thought we did. Enter. Parvana. Constitution. Yay. Go left. Good. Go left. Oh, jeez. Go right. Go back. Oh, it's like I feel like I'm upgrading my pizza delivery or my lemonade stands. I mean, intelligence. Go forward. Oh, Jesus Christ! Are you flipping kidding me? Ugh. What a joke. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Get out of there. What's this cave all about now? Enter the cave. You, go. Now that the guards are all disposed of, you take a few steps, a few torches, row of skulls, gruesome collection, Bjorn. Why can't I inspect the Fine, don't inspect the collection. So Bjorn's nothing to do here. Can I talk to you at all? Like, you don't even talk, right? Have you come again to torment me? Leave me alone. Yeah, these are all done. There's nothing that we're going to get from him. This is our trader. Freya's still here? Freya's still here. Our survival rests upon your shoulders. I need to sleep for a century or two. Well, we've done the thing, though. Right? The stairway to hell is gone. We win. If we go back to camp, is it still smoking? It is. That might not be the volcano. That might be Bjorn's place. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to bring somebody else on to do our fighting for us? Freya's not talking. Animal. Boom. Southern part is done. Remember when we thought this was the whole map? This little pool is nothing really. Relax. Who do we want to relax? Somebody who's stressed. Nobody's really all that stressed. You can relax. Depression. Wakes me from my dream. I'm feeling sick. So we traded a little bit of depression for a little bit of sickness. What a waste of everybody's time. Who's sick? You're sick. You're sick. Drink. Energy. You're coughing blood. So it's actually the opposite. Okay. Dive deep. It's actually you who should go. Grabbing yours belongs in luring priestess. Admire the lady. I always click admire the lady. Where she once stood is now a decaying corpse. I think we've seen this one before, right? Depression goes up. Totally meaningless. You grasp in horror. She grabs you and pulls you deeper. The struggle. You struggle getting out of her clutch. You manage to rip her arm and swim back to the surface. The water is cold as steel. She is now cursed. And we got some seaweed for our efforts. Pointless, but we cleared it off the map. There's really nothing left but these caves. The Bloomin'. This guy's just a trader, right? We've decided that he's strictly a trader. You want something? Help us against Bjorn. Entertaining. Who are you? Sad remains. Talk to Freya. You want something? Prices are high. Times are hard. Major discount on my wares. If you were to be so kind as achieve a simple task. No angry beast to slay. You can relax. A mere errand. What do you say? First, tell me the task, then I'll tell you my answer. Just a package to deliver to my brother, a big muscular man sitting on a volcano. You know who I mean, that's all? Really simple. Sure, I'll go up there. Real savior. We got a mysterious package. If you do this for me, I'll cut all my prices in half. Well, that's really not going to help me all that much, but it's something to do. Gift present. Go for it. Good news, I got a present from your brother. Huh? What's that? Oh, maybe that's my beloved Mjolnir. I lost it long ago. Or my power belt. Thor is dying with excitement. Open it then, quick. Thor opens the package with the excitement of a 6-year-old gigantic boy. Suddenly, a small snake jumps out of the box and bites one of Thor's fingers. Thor screams, but not in pain, but from fear. He seems scared as hell. He throws the poor snake to the ground and smashes it with his hammer frenetically. I watched a thing. They said, oh, look at these rats pretending to be a snake. And they're all grabbing each other and on tails. I think it's a baby and mother. And they're moving in a line in unison and slithering around like a snake. Right? Oh, it's so that they don't look to deter predators. And I thought, like everybody else, first thing I do is I jump on the bat. Oh yeah, it's so cool. Look at what nature's so smart. Then I realized, what freaking rat has ever seen a snake from an aerial view like that? Like the video is taken from the perspective of a human, right? So we're looking at it with human and we're imbuing it with human motivations and all this meaning that doesn't exist in the animal world. Like when would a rat have ever seen a snake like that? What does a snake even look like to a rat? It can't look like that. Right? Like it's a little thing down there swiggling. No, a snake to a rat is going to appear like, well, just imagine if snakes were, as tall as us, maybe about half in height, but then 6 or 7 times our length. Even just the way we look at the world vertically. A rat's looking at the world horizontally. Right, so its own length is probably like what a rat and the rats in that video. I don't even know. Were they 7 times, 7 rats, 7 rat lengths to make up a snake? Imagine a human or snake that was 7 times our length, head to toe. about the same height as us, call it 5.5 to 6 feet tall, that would look freaking terrifying. But I would not look at it as a slithering thing from above. That's not what I would try to mimic. Right? To me, what a snake looks like to a rat is just a big, giant, gaping head, about, open jaws, about to bite on you. I was shocked at myself for being so suckered in. I don't think, maybe I'm wrong. Animal behaviorists out there, prove me wrong, but I don't think those rats or mice, I think they're rats, were trying to mimic being a snake. I just don't think that was the case. I think rats are skittish and frenetic, and I think they were holding on to each other's tails so as to not get lost. But I think the head rat, which I assume was the mother, was just sort of moving in a frenetic pace, and the way that all the information transferred to each subsequent following child or baby rat holding on to each other's tails just happened to mirror, and we as humans are looking for patterns in the world around us, and the pattern that we see there is snake, and everybody gets suckered in. But I just thought, when would a rat have ever seen a snake like that from an aerial view? How would a rat know that a snake moves like that? I don't think they would. I think we've all been duped. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm out of here. Until then, see you soon.